start.
I guess I can start. So I'm making calculations for my case regarding the cleaners. So I still need to clear up a couple of questions with the clients so I can make my final calculations, and then set up a meeting to see if there are going to be more clients coming into the case.
So is that looking to be a big case?
I think so.
That's going to be an interesting client counseling issue, right? Because the clients in that case are all still working with the employer, and so and they do want to keep their jobs.
Right.
And so we're going to have to make sure we work with them to come up with a strategy that works best.
The case that I currently have, we have several workers who were getting paid under the minimum wage for over a year. They tried talking to the employer, letting them know that they know their rights, that they want to get the minimum wage. However, that has not worked.
Those 3 clients came to us because they work in the janitorial services industry. They work cleaning retail establishments. This is unfortunately a problem that we see very frequently. The janitorial services industry is an industry that is plagued by improper wage payment of workers.
Hay mucha gente que se aprovecha de nosotros, los trabajadores, que te dicen, ¿sabes qué? Te dije que te iba a pagar a $10 la hora, pero lo siento, no te voy a pagar eso, te voy a pagar a 8. ¿Lo quieres? Porque si tú no lo quieres, ahí está otra persona que inmediatamente entra a trabajar y va a hacer lo mismo que tú y es más, a lo mejor hasta lo hace mejor. Entonces, uno cede por el temor de perder el trabajo. Entonces, es un círculo vicioso que ellos ya lo manejan muy bien, los contratistas.
The hardest part of the job is the fear for our clients that they have to live with all the time, and just the cases where even though we know something illegal is happening, an employer is intimidating enough and has kind of enough to work with that we end up advising a worker not to go forward because there's too much at risk for them.
It's been a little challenging because I have a couple of other workers who want to join the claim. Haven't been able to get them into the office. Right now, I'm at the stage where I already made the calculations. I'm ready to talk to the employers. The only thing is that the other clients are holding us up.
I would just try to get a sense of what her concerns are. And then I think it's like the conversation we were having with Sean's case yesterday. We need to think through, in line with the ethical rules, how we handle it.
Muy buenas tardes. Estoy hablando con respecto al mensaje de texto que me mandó en la mañana. Sí puede ser un conflicto, no sé qué tan grande puede ser el riesgo, pero sí, en ese aspecto sí tiene razón. Es su decisión y se respeta su decisión. Pues entonces, si en un futuro o en algún momento quieren proseguir o quieren hablar conmigo, pues yo soy más que dispuesto y ella sabe.
Lo que yo había pensado es que por ser tan poquitas, somos 3 nada más ahorita, yo digo que sí nos puede correr.
Es que, como está la cosa, se supone que bajo la ley no los puede correr, pero ya sé que muchas veces se hacen cosas que...
No, tampoco.
Ajá. Shaina dice, si no quieren perder el empleo, pues podrían ya sea ellas o nosotros hablar con el empleador y que de ahora en adelante que ya no haga eso. No sé si ustedes quieran, o ya sea el dinero que se les debe, o que de aquí en adelante que se les pague como se le debe pagar. No.
No, mira, no, ahora sí ya no.
Entonces, como lo platicamos, ustedes quieren proceder y pues saben el riesgo que les pueden correr y todo eso, ¿verdad? Okay. Para hablar con Shayna y ya coordinarnos el plan que voy a ejecutar al momento de llamarlos o al momento de contactar al empleador. ¿Muy bien?
Okay.
I came to this country on a student visa, and we are defined as alien according to the law. And there is definitely a way that I can feel I'm so connected to the clients in a very subtle way. I can't describe it, probably because we share the same kind of backgrounds in a way that we came to this country as an alien. So definitely it's a way to bond with the clients. Thank you very much, and I will cut.
So you think that you're supposed to be getting overtime, and you go up to your boss and you're like, hey, I think I've been working more than 40 hours a week. I think I should be getting some overtime for these hours. And your boss says, if you want overtime, you can work somewhere else that gives you overtime, and then your boss fires you. Is this legal? No. And why is this not legal? Retaliation. Right, because it's retaliation.
I was very idealistic going into the workers' rights clinic. I imagined some combination of really intensive community organizing along with interventions that kind of would reach different economic levels. Ultimately, the knowledge that I gained was more personalized. Working with clients and interviewing them, just even making the phone calls that you feel like a messenger. You're just reporting what the lawyer for the other side says or things like that. But through those phone calls, you come to understand the significance of what happened to this person. And that is striking. I think that it's really hard to not be impressed by that and not to take that experience away.
When the students make the phone calls to the employers, they practice them with me or with Nina ahead of time. I pretend to be a mean and challenging employer, and we go through different scenarios of how the call might go. We try very hard to consider all of the different types of responses the employer might give. Hola, soy José.
Buenos días, señor José. Mi nombre es René Besteros, soy un estudiante de Derecho de la Universidad de Arizona, de la Clínica de Derechos Laborales, y nosotros proveemos servicios legales para personas, para trabajadores aquí en Tucson, y yo represento a 3 de sus empleados y quiero hablarle acerca de eso, ya que les ha estado pagando abajo el sueldo mínimo.
El dueño de la compañía no está y es con quien tiene que estar hablando.
Tengo entendido que usted es el dueño. De hecho, tengo unos cheques donde se les pagó a mis clientas con su número de teléfono, con su información. Entonces, debo de suponer que si usted es el que le estaba pagando...
No, pues lo que pasa es que yo vendí la compañía y ya no es mi compañía.
Pues muchas gracias, estamos en contacto. Ahí le echaré una llamadita después.
Okay. How do you feel?
Felt good.
Seems like you've definitely been practicing a lot. It's definitely, you've got it down.
Muy buenos días. Mi nombre es Daniel Ballesteros, soy un estudiante de Derecho hablando de la Universidad de Arizona, de la Clínica de Derechos Laborales. Nosotros proveemos asistencia legal para trabajadores aquí en Tucson y estoy hablando acerca de 3 de sus empleados que estoy representando. I called the employer. He was really aggressive. He said that he didn't mind going to court. He claimed he had a lawyer. Nevertheless, he did not want to give me the number of the lawyer, did not want me to contact anyone. And he just kept repeating that he was going to take matters into his own hands. I told him that retaliation was illegal, that we would pursue a claim for retaliation. I knew that he was going to be aggressive just because of my clients told me. I just wasn't expecting him to be this aggressive.
Contesté el teléfono. Me dice, sí, ¿cuánto es el dinero que yo le debo? Él gritaba. Ni siquiera me decía, oh, mira. No, gritaba. Entonces yo le dije, yo no puedo hablar con usted así. Háblele a los abogados, diríjase a ellos. Le dije, discúlpenme, pero no obligo.
It's a really stressful situation for our clients with these constant threats as we go through the negotiations.
The Southside Worker Center is really a wonderful example of the power that workers have when they join together. They come to the parking lot at the Worker Center every day to get jobs. It's a group of day laborers who come to get jobs. They have a very sort of democratic method of making sure that people are getting sent out to jobs in an appropriate way. And we've worked very closely with them for several years now to really make sure that their workers have legal support when it's necessary, but really to just stand with them as a partner in the community to support the work that they're doing.
I myself happen to see cases like this on a daily basis, and we as consulate are here to look after them and to make sure that no abuses happen, at least, not under my watch. Here in Tucson, for example, the wages and hour division, they are in the federal building, so people need to have a valid ID in order to present themselves to the federal building. So this generated a trust issue that we need to solve. So the Workers' Rights Clinic came along, and it had become like our best ally in order of solving the issues of our fellow Mexican nationals. If it's for a couple of weeks that I'm out, to find myself an attorney willing to fight for me for $1,000 or $500, it would be really difficult. Having the Workers' Rights Clinic around to help out, it's good to have them.
Antes de conocer la clínica, yo creía y pensaba que no tenía ningún tipo de derechos, porque como era trabajadora de medio tiempo, yo creí que necesitaba tener un contrato con la compañía. En realidad yo pensé que si ellos me decían, ¿sabes qué? No te voy a pagar más, está bien con lo que te voy a pagar. Si lo quieres, tómalo, si no, déjalo. Yo creía que eso era lo normal y lo que ellos debían hacer.
In the employment law protects everyone regardless of your immigration status.
It is a core basis for our clinic. Whether you are a citizen or not, everybody has the same rights at work. If it were otherwise, you would just be creating this incredible magnet, kind of an incentive for employers to try to prey upon undocumented workers because they wouldn't have any rights, they wouldn't have any protections. And to a certain extent you see that anyway, but imagine if people who didn't have papers couldn't had no legal right to the minimum wage or to proper treatment at work. I mean, they would be it would only increase the problem we already have. Until undocumented workers can come out of the shadows, have legal status, I think that exploitation, it's an inherent part of the system.
The client decided to withdraw the case because he was too afraid that the employer is going to call the ICE and have him deported, and since he's not documented worker, so he finally withdrew the case.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate. I called him and he basically told me his employer is very impulsive and has a really bad temper, and he was scared of his family's safety and scared of being deported. He says, okay, I'm not going to proceed right now.
He's still working there, and
Yeah.
so it's a situation where he's, afraid. And I think he was also really afraid for his coworkers as well, right? Because there's a lot of undocumented coworkers. And
Yes. Wow.
For the Workers' Rights Clinic, what's been so dramatic with the new administration is the uncertainty for immigrant workers about what their risks might be. And so the result is that people are, more likely to keep their head down and put up with working conditions that are clearly illegal. But just because of all the uncertainty and all the fear, they're not going to move forward on those claims. Here we are, and we are still waiting. We were hoping that the initial inquiry that Rainier made would lead to some movement from their immediate employer. That did not happen. We've reached out again to their immediate employer and also now to the national cleaning company that contracts with the immediate supervisor. And it's a stressful time for the clients for sure.
Entiendan que con esta oferta lo único que se está ofreciendo es que se les pague lo que se les debe desde junio de 2016 hasta octubre 5 de 2017. Podemos pedir que se nos pague extra. Ustedes tienen el derecho que se les paguen 3 veces lo que se les debe. So, ¿qué piensan ustedes? ¿Quieren seguir ahorita?
Sí.
Okay.
Y una parte más clave es que vamos a pedir que de ahí en adelante están pagando 10 por la hora.
Otra cosa que tengan en mente es que ellos ya nos empiezan a decir muchas cosas sobre, van a cambiar contratos, esto y lo otro. So, tengan en mente que aunque es ilegal que ellos los corran, como siempre les hemos dicho desde el principio, puede pasar esa situación, puede pasar que ellos cambien de contratistas, hagan cualquier cosa y nosotros estamos dispuestos y listos para ayudarles en esto. Gracias. Pero tengan en mente que pudiera pasar y por eso obviamente nosotros también queremos pelear mucho por este dinero extra. Por si llega a pasar eso, tienen algo extra para en qué respaldarse mientras buscan otro trabajo, porque no queremos que pues para el domingo ya no tengan trabajo y nomás se les pague lo que se les debe.
Sí, pues.
Okay.
Tíramela para acá. Tíramela. Voy a ir, sí voy. ¡Yuhu! ¿Viste? Yo, en lo personal, yo así me siento. Después de lo que es de la clínica, yo siento como que yo valgo. Como que yo soy Matilde, pero yo valgo. Yo soy alguien.
Having this experience with the Workers' Rights Clinic has had a great impact on me. At the moment, I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but this is definitely an option for me.
Véngase.
¿Cómo estás? Con mucho gusto. Bien.
Muchas gracias.
Muchísimas gracias. Ahora sí, un abogado.
Muchas gracias.